Hello, my wonderful people. It will interest you to know that Emefiele, yes, that's the CBN governor, is still trying to appeal the ruling of the High Court that gave him the directive to unfreeze Endsars protesters' accounts. Of course, I don't understand what he gained by oppressing the future of tomorrow, the youth, and the people who makes up our land. What will you gain to squeeze out the life out of the other person so that you can have a position or please your masters? A shameful position. Anyway, see what Sowore said to Femi Falana after CBN unfreezed Endsars protesters' accounts. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Nigerians won at this again. The court finally ordered CBN to unfreeze Endsars protesters' accounts. Check out what Omoyele Sowore did to Femi Falana son after. Nigerian government under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari punished many Nigerian youths during and after the Endsars protest, most especially those who led and promote the campaign. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, froze their accounts, their bank accounts, giving them no access to their money since then. 20 accounts of prominent protesters were frozen, and the court has finally ordered CBN to unfreeze them after both the complainant and the defendant lawyer agreed to settle the matter amicably. CBN is the case complainants, while the 20 protesters are the defendants. It will interest you to know that Emefiele still says there is room for appeal. Some moments after the order, revolutionary conveyor Omoyele Sowore took to the internet to make sure we understand that a people united can never be divided and or defeated. He also used the moment to appreciate the Nigerian lawyer, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana. Falana is the protesters' lawyer, and he worked tirelessly to fight for the right of the protesters, whose accounts were frozen. The shameful CBN governor, economic crime, and who lacks true dignity and merit, credibility to be a CBN governor, Emefiele, lost in court today. The accounts of Endsars promoters, illegally frozen, have been unfrozen. The people united can never be defeated. Thank you, Femi Falana, son. We move. Occupy Lekki toll gate. Revolution now. The man has spoken, and guess what? Later on, it was said that the CBN governor, Emefiele, also said there is still room for appeal. Could this mean that he's still trying to go to the appeal court to say one or two things, or to instigate or to insist that Nigerians, especially the youth, should be dealt with? Could this be what he's inferring? These are questions we are asking ourselves, because what is seen today now is that this man, Emefiele, we don't know who the people behind him, those pushing him, we don't know who they are. But this man is supposed to be able to see beyond the lens of the glasses he's wearing and see the truth that the future lies with the youth. But rather, he stays to stay on the side of those who are buttering his butter. Listen, Mr. Emefiele, if you want the tomorrow of your children to be better, beyond you today, there is a life called tomorrow. Yes? And a child that was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, if he does nothing to continue in that line of affluence, can go back to the gutter. Just a statement of fact that you need to reiterate. Have we not seen again and again how very rich and prominent people who have assets, who have lots of wealth, when probably they are gone, their children squander the whole wealth, and at the end of the day, the family or the people or the children can do nothing, At the end of the day, they are even broke, worse off than when they even had those access to those whatever wealth that they once had. So what are we talking about? Teach your children, give them opportunities to do well, to develop themselves, and to be creators of wealth. All this wealth you guys are immersing for yourself. If you have one terrible child, he will squander it away within the twinkle of an eye. The money is gone. Let him just get hooked up in drugs, follow bad friends. You will see that a whole wealth of a nation can be, see, money, it has wings and it can fly. And that's why you don't build your wealth or your strength around wealth. You build it in God. When God gives you the power to make wealth, then you truly have wealth. It stays with you because you have the power. You can call it back every time, anytime. You call it back. You call in his name. Money, come to me. And what that means is you begin to walk. You begin to do all that you need to do. Before you know it, you are on top, untouchable. Because you know what? You can always replicate. You can always, the formula to replicate and to bring that reality back is with you. You are not trying, you are not doing. So this is what we need to pay attention to. There are issues on ground, main issues on ground, amassing wealth for yourself, depriving. Listen, if you leave a legacy, yes, for your children, do you know that in America today, when it comes to important discussions, national issue, Martin Luther King the Jr. that said I had a dream, that fought for equality with racial discrimination becoming a thing of the past in America, gradually still ongoing. You know what he did? There is no way the history of America will be written without the Martin Luther King family not being recognized. What does that mean? Every national matter importance, even though the child has not studied politics or political science, anything like that, there is always a representative. What are you doing today to ensure there is representative even after you are long gone? They will say, this family, is he Abacha? Abacha's family has no legacy in Nigeria. They rather stole from the country. They rather impoverished the people they were supposed to enhance and support. So what are your family? What are you doing? You have a position, an opportunity today to leave a legacy, not just amassing wealth. That's one level. What about leaving a true legacy? What about in our very own Africa here? Do you know, have you heard of a man called Nelson Mandela, who spent a good part of his years, 27 years, ensuring that South Africa, it is what it is today. There is no way the history of South Africa will be written with his name erased out of it. But the leaders we have today, which of them have their name written in the sands of time? This is what we are talking about. Leave us a comment. Please don't forget to like us. Please share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.